This is TJ,
And Kayla.
and we are
Sailing Away with
TNK. And today's our first video. We're going to go over some of the places we're going when we go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, because, again, we're doing a land vacay because of everything going on right now.
We originally had a cruise scheduled for the end of May. Actually, this week we should be on a cruise now. And we had to reschedule it for July 4th. And then that one got canceled. So in order for us to take a vacation over the summer, we decided to do a land vacay. We rented a cabin in Sevierville, Tennessee. So we're gonna tour Sevierville, Gatlinburg, and Pigeon Forge. So we're gonna tell you today some of the things we have planned and some of the restaurants we have planned, and ask for some feedback from y'all on other places we may not have thought of that we need to include on our trip.
Yeah, this was something we pretty much thought what could do something where with everything going on, that's kind of like that proof. So that's the main reason for this. So Kayla's going to start going over some of the places we're going to go to during this trip.
Okay, so some of the places that we are planning to go to are, and some of them we've already actually purchased, because with everything going on right now, you have to have reservations, and you have to have face masks, and you have to have a certain time to get in. So there's a couple of things we've already booked and paid for, and then there's a couple things that we just have kind of jotted down. Either they're not selling tickets online right now, or we'll just kind of wait and see when we get there type deal. Everything in the Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge area is supposed to be 100% open by June 1st. So there are a few places that are not selling tickets yet. But main things we do have written down that we want to plan to go to is Dollywood. We do want to spend a day in Dollywood. They will be open starting June 1st, but we cannot buy tickets yet. So that is some place we do plan on making a reservation to as soon as that becomes available.
And one thing, if you are planning to go to Dollywood and you're going to buy tickets before June 1st, their ticket office is only by call, and you can only call between 11 and 3 Eastern Standard Time. I tried to call Friday and called at 2:47. We're in Central Time, and was pretty much told call Monday.
Okay, something else we have not booked yet, but we want to, is the Forbidden Caverns in Sevierville.
Yes.
What is Forbidden Caverns?
Pretty much this cave. You're gonna see a lot of stalactites, word I've been wanting to use today. A lot of cool stuff underground. It's pretty much, we saw it's a great place. If it does start raining, you go underground. It's nice, cool shade. Pretty neat little place. I like kind of like cave stuff and everything, so that should be fun.
So that's another one we have written down. We don't have tickets to yet. We are planning to go to Cades Cove on a vehicle tour. We did go ahead and purchase the route with all the stops that you can make. It was $1. They're going to be mailing it to us.
High price.
Yeah. So we haven't gotten that in yet, but a day trip for a Cades Cove tour is on our list. We already have purchased the Anakeesta ski lift and park. This is like an amusement park at the top of the mountains, and you take a little ski lift up towards that. We did go ahead and purchase those tickets. Another one, my favorite, the Titanic Museum.
Hopefully they have a door that shows Jack could have fit on it.
They do have a grand staircase where we plan to get a photo. I've been to Branson many times, and I know they have a Titanic in Branson, but I've never gotten a chance to go to it. Titanic is my jam. I love watching the movies. I love watching the movie before we go on cruises. I just love it. He thinks I'm crazy. So we are going. When I found out that there was a Titanic in Pigeon Forge, that is the first tickets that I paid for, because I wanted to make sure that we went.
Wasn't really asked. She just bought them. I just got a phone call. Hey, we're going this day.
Well, he's lucky I purchased him a ticket as well, but I knew I was going. And since we're doing Titanic for me, for him, we're going to go to the Alcatraz East Museum. Those are tickets that we already have purchased as well.
Yeah, so what's cool about that, they have a pretty much a detective game where you can pretty much solve actual old crimes and they're actually old cold cases that they kind of figured out. So something on top of seeing how they used to do old prisons back in the day.
Um, we are planning to go to the island in Pigeon Forge. We haven't booked anything specifically there. I know it's a lot of food and little things you can do around there. We're going to look at that more in detail, but we do have a date and time marked off to go to the island. The next thing is the Pirates Voyage Dinner Show,
Arr.
which is owned by Dolly Parton.
Mm-hmm.
There are 3 different dinner shows up there: Hatfield and McCoy's,
Boys.
the Pirates Voyage, and
Dixie Stampede.
well, they don't even call it Dixie's, Dolly Parton's Stampede,
Oh, my bad.
which we've both done Dolly Parton's Stampede in the past, so we figured we would try one of her other ones instead. And just from family, other people that has been there, we decided to go with the Pirates Voyage. They do sell or serve and sell the soup at all 3 of them. That was a big thing for me. Like, I wanted to go where the soup was being sold. So all 3 of them do serve and sell the soup at the place.
That's be fun. And it's Pirates, and I'm a big Buccaneer fan, so I love Pirates.
Next thing we haven't booked it yet because it's been unavailable, but we plan to is the Smoky Mountain Opry. That is, several family members have gone in the past and they have said that that is by far one of the best experiences you can get in Pigeon Forge. So we do plan to book that one as soon as we are available. And the last couple of things I've written down are just, we have a couple of days or like afternoons or mornings kind of sketched out for some downtown Gatlinburg.
Oh, yeah.
Now there's a few things we want to do. He wanted to do maybe some of the Ripley's.
Oh.
There was a haunted house down there that he was interested in. There's a little shopping place called The Village with like 27 unique little shops. So we do have some time in our schedule etched out for downtown Gatlinburg, but we haven't booked any of those things yet. So that is kind of a list of things we have planned or already purchased to do in Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and Seaverville. If y'all can think of any other things that are like must do, please let us know in the comments. So TJ's gonna go over some of the restaurants that we have planned. We are staying at a cabin, so we don't plan on eating out every single meal.
Right.
Probably a lot of the breakfasts will be at the cabin, and then once we get out and about, we'll kind of go from there. But we do have some places that were already mentioned to us.
Right. Yes, bunch of places. Well, first would be, of course, we're gonna get Dollywood. She really wants the beaver tail. There's a cinnamon bread you really
Oh
want.
my god, the cinnamon bread. It's like $9 a loaf. We probably each need our own loaf.
We'll be breaking diet then, so we probably get away with that. Their place that we found out is actually called the Diner. It's basically what it is. It's an old 1950s diner, but who doesn't really like diner food? I mean, when we saw pictures, it's like, we have to go there. Another place, let's see where I'm out here. Did you go for that? Oh, Old Red, which is Blake Shelton's restaurant where they have live music. It's got a crazy menu. They have what was like Southern Poutine I saw there with tater tots and pulled pork and
gravy.
It just looks so very unique. The place we're going, we're eat just to push it, or not place. We didn't want to go to Chili's the whole time. We wanted to go places I can't go here.
Yeah,
in
we
Louisiana.
want things unique to the area. I mean, we don't want to drive 10 hours and eat at Wendy's like what we have right down the road. We want to eat at things that are specific to the area.
Okay, the next place is what I'm most excited for. Good old Paula Deen. Everything's gonna have sugar and a lot of sugar and a lot of butter in it. And it's just, who doesn't, well, I know why some people, but who doesn't love Paula Deen? And we know in everything we've read, the food's gonna be awesome.
We're planning to do that for breakfast.
Yes.
We have heard that like breakfast would be the best meal of the day. The lunch and the dinner is maybe a little overpriced and kind of more like Cracker Barrel type, like you're overpaying for Cracker Barrel type food.
Exactly.
But we did look at the breakfast menu. She does have some interesting things on the breakfast menu, and it's a little bit more affordable.
Right.
So we're gonna try it out for breakfast.
Right. The other place we're gonna try is the Old Mill Restaurant, which that looks very unique. Just a old timey, looks like an old Tennessee cabin.
Tennessee food.
Yeah, pretty much that, and reasonably priced too from everything we've done. Their place, now it's gonna be kind of funny. It looks more like an adult Chuck E. Cheese, but it's pretty cool. It's called the Frizzle Chicken Farmhouse Cafe. What makes this place unique, it's a breakfast, lunch, brunch place, but it's got ambient chickens up top that are gonna sing songs, do other things. But the but the food looks really good. They actually have pancake tacos there, which that looks weird. But I want to try. I'm intrigued though.
It's like breakfast tacos, but the shell is a pancake.
Yes.
I don't know.
Let's see. The other place that I want to go to is called the Smoky Mountain Brewery. What this place I've seen it very well recommended, especially if you like to try local beer. They actually have a beer, and the food's also really good. But they also have 11 different local beers that are just based in Tennessee. And for $11, you can try a 5-ounce glass of each one. So I'm kind of excited about that because you're not into that, but I really like that type of stuff.
Have that, but
And then finally, I've been waiting to say this name, Dick's Last Resort. This is the infamous restaurant where the waiters pretty much get to be themselves. They're going to talk trash to you. They're going to tell you, they're going to make fun of you the whole time. All in good fun. But it just, from what I've been told, my parents have gone there. They said it's hilarious the way they treat people and everything else. So when I saw it there, I was like, it's the one chain restaurant I want to go to, but again, it's not here in Louisiana. It's not anywhere I've ever been or she's ever been. So
this is probably somewhere you go to more for the experience,
Exactly.
not necessarily because they have great food.
well, I've heard the food's pretty good. I've heard the advertisement is good.
It seems like
but,
a Chili's
yeah, but
with attitude.
but still, even if it's just for the experience and the food's just mediocre, the experience is gonna be worth it.
Dinner and a show.
Yeah. Okay, well, all right. We'll just tell our agenda. We got 4 weeks from actually yesterday then we'll hit the road. We're going to try and get one video a week out till then. Of course, once we hit the road, we're going to do a little road trip video. We're going to try to document everything coming in. So
this is what we have planned so far. We're going to be there for 8 days. So I know it's not possible for us to do everything there, but we did try to pick some of the biggest, like this is what we're known for, kind of places and restaurants. But if you guys have been there and you have a place or a restaurant or an experience that you think we need to do when we go, please let us know. I've ordered catalogs for Cedarville, Gatlinburg, and Pigeon Forge. We've been scouring the internet. We're trying to make sure that we hit the highest points, but first-hand recommendations are always better than something you read on the internet. So if you have any recommendations for us, please be sure to let us know.
And if you give us a recommendation, we do go there, we'll give you a shout out while we're there, thanking you while we're there trying something out. I think come to the end of the video, so please like, subscribe, hit that little bell button on the bottom to know we're putting new videos up. Check out us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any of our social media, and I guess it's time to say goodbye. So, bye for now.
That's it for now. Bye, guys.